So today we're going to do the same thing that we did yesterday. So I'm just going to kind of refresh your memory a little bit. And if you were not here yesterday, you need to go watch yesterday's video first before you do this one. I'm going to start with problem number 3. And this one needs to be solved for y. It's not ready. Okay, it's not y equals. The y is not by itself. So we need to solve for y first. And remember, if you divide by a negative, you have to flip the inequality sign. So I have 3x minus y greater than or equal to 5. And we need to move the x over first. So this x moves over, change the sign. Okay, and that's a -1 in front of the y. So we need to divide everything by -1. Okay, and because we're dividing by a negative number, the inequality sign has to flip. So y less than or equal to 5 divided by -1 is a -5, and -3 divided by -1 is a +3. The sign's changed. Okay? So, which one is the slope in this equation? The -5 or the +3? It's going to be the +3 because it's in front of the x. Slope is the one with the x. Remember, y equals mx plus b. The slope is the one in front of the x, which is the +3. Okay, and that's the same thing as 3 over 1. And the b is the other number, that's the -5. That's where we're going to start. Now let's talk about this inequality symbol. That's called less than or equal to. Less than or equal. So that means we're going to be shading down because it's less than. And the line, because of this line underneath, is going to be solid. Okay? So we can put it in the calculator. We can also do it by hand. I'm going to do both. We're going to go ahead and put it in the calculator and see what it looks like. Y equals -5 plus 3x trace. That's what the line's going to look like. And remember, we're going to be shading below the line. So everything, it's going to look like this. Everything on this side will be shaded. Okay? And it's going to be a solid line. So let's go plot our points. The first point is at 0, -5. That's because that's the y-intercept. So let's go plot that. -5. And remember, because it is a solid line, you also use closed circles, not open circles. Okay? The next point, 1 enter, is -2. So let's go plot that point. 1, -2. Keep going, go to 2 enter. Plot that point. 3 enter. Plot that point. So it was 1, 2. It was 2, 1, and it was 3, 4. Now, if you did this by hand, you start with the -5 right here, and you go up 3 to the right 1. That's why you're going up 1, 2, 3 over 1, up 1, 2, 3 over 1, up 1, 2, 3 over 1. Draw a solid line and shade everything below to the bottom. So again, you're shading on this side. Okay, let's go to the back page. problem number 5. So these are already drawn, just like yesterday. They're already drawn. So let's fill in as much as we can. I know that it's shading up because I can draw up arrows. So this shading was above the line or up. The line is dashed. So I know that the inequality symbol that I'm going to use, because it's above, that needs to be greater than. Okay, and because it's dashed, there is no line underneath. So this is the symbol we're going to be using, and it's going to be y greater than. Now I need my slope and my y-intercept. My y-intercept is right here at 0, 0. So that's my b, 0, 0. And from one point to the next point, here's the next point right here, I went down and to the right. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, to the right 1. So that's a -4 over 1, which equals -4. Okay? So it looks like it would be y greater than -4x plus 0. I don't need to put the plus 0 here because it's 0. And then we're going to go put it in the calculator just to make sure that that's what it looks like. Don't just guess. So right here I'm going to put y equals -4x, trace, and yes, that's what my line looks like. And it's shaded above, so it's greater than. Okay, I did one like number 7 yesterday, and I did one like number 8 yesterday. So if you don't remember how to do those, I need you to go back and look at that video, because there's one exactly like each one of those. Okay, one of those is going to be x equal line. The other one's going to be y equal line, because one of those is undefined slope and the other one has a 0 slope. So again, if you don't remember how to do that, you need to go back to the video from yesterday to help you with number 7 and number 8.